All right, all right. Can you hear me? Mic check. Mic check, mic check. All right, look like we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live, going live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get a sip. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this free live webinar training. Excited that you decided to be here with me today. Today is September 8th, and it's about 2:58 p.m. Central Standard Time. So this is live. If you're watching right now, you're watching it live. And brothers and sisters, before we get into the content, I'm going to do some commentary and really lay the base. Lay the base for why I'm here. Lay the base for hopefully why you're here, and lay the base on why we should work together. Why we should work together, brothers and sisters. We're going to go into wholesaling. We're going to go into the five parts to every wholesale house flip. But we're gonna have a money conversation. Let's have a money conversation, brothers and sisters. You know, we don't have enough money conversations and the right money conversations. But I want to go ahead and wait because we're still kind of early. So give you some time. I want you to grab a pad, a pen, something to write with. I want you to go somewhere where you can be uninterrupted. You know, some of us don't want to be interrupted when we're watching the basketball game, the football game, when we're playing the new 2K18, right? We don't want to be interrupted when we're watching our shows. Well, surely financial empowerment, surely financial literacy, surely financial freedom is far more important than those other things that I just mentioned. And we need to start becoming indignant about the process that's required for us individually, us collectively, to get out of this economy, what this economy owes us. It's not going to give it to us, what it owes us. Star Spangled Banner, whatever it says, the national anthem or whatever it is, says what? Home of the free, land of the free, home of the brave. Free, brave. See, we have to be brave enough to pursue the freedom that is available here in America. You have to be brave enough. Can't be afraid. Can't be afraid to pursue the freedom that we have to go out here and create the reality that we want for ourselves, our family, and our community. Can't be afraid to invest your money in yourself. Time after time after time after time after time again. If you stop investing in yourself, why should the company you work for invest in you? If you don't have faith in yourself to where you'll back it with your dollars, why should the company you work for back you with their dollars and pay you a check? See, the reason why, brothers and sisters, let me go ahead and just get into it right now, because I got a lot of information to cover. These are pages and pages of notes. We won't cover all of this today, but we will cover it in weeks to come. God willing, I'll come before you with these live webinar trainings at least 2 times a month. If I can squeeze in 3, I will, but at least 2 times a month. That's my commitment I'm making to you. Because now it's time for all hands on deck. Right? The ship that we're in called America is sinking. It has a hole and it has multiple holes in it. So we need everybody to bail the water out and then get us an alternative boat to get on that has no holes in it. And that's only one, and that boat is the one that we can secure, that we can control. So I'm going to come to you at least twice a month with different trainings on different things, not just real estate, but it's all going to be money related. As my shirt says, the money game, the winning rules to the money game. So you and I in our community, we can win and dominate. That's my spirit. That's what I'm going to come. So brothers and sisters, I apologize now if I get real, charismatic and get really excited and full of enthusiasm. That's where it comes from. Time to take the training wheels off. So if you have something of value, brothers and sisters, get out of your way. It ain't about you. I'm not good on cameras. It ain't about you. It's about our community who needs the information that you have. There's 50 to 60 million black people in America that the census can count. And it's going to take more than a few on the national level that you and I know to get this thing done, to make a dent in the momentum that our community is going in. It's going to take everybody, all able bodies. So if you know something about credit, well, you come and you teach that. You know something about, how to build a house, whatever it is, of value that our community needs, that will help our community out. I'm encouraging you to bring it to our community, to share it on these free platforms. You got YouTube, you got Vimeo, you got Instagram, you got Periscope. Forgot about Periscope. You got Periscope. You got Snapchat. You got Facebook. Facebook got more people on it than people on the planet. That's free for you to broadcast. What else you want the white man to do? He give it to you for free. So we going to blow this thing up. I'm going to blow this thing up. And if you want to partner with me, you have some information, you want to partner with me, then come on, let's do it. And let me say this. I will be offering you a tool at the end of this free webinar. You know what, brothers and sisters, I thought about this a couple years ago? It's really disingenuous for me to tell you, oh, you can do all these great things. All these things are possible, and then don't give you the next step. Don't give you the tool so you can do these things. See, a cynical mind say, I knew he was going to try to sell me something. See, those people that got that kind of mentality, and I hope you don't have that. If you do, hang around. Come back week after week. We'll work on it because we all have a paradigm shift to make. See, you're looking at it as you're gonna lose something instead of you're trading something to gain something. It'd be disingenuous for me to tell you how beautiful wholesaling is, and then I'll leave it up to you to figure it out on your own, knowing that's a waste of time, knowing that you're going to improve your chances of losing and never winning, because especially when I got it. Why am I going to hold back from you something that'll take you to where you want to go? Not just the next level, take you to where you want to go. So you hang in there. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to put your money where your mouth is and invest in yourself. We invest in cars. We invest in clothes. We invest in so many things outside of ourselves. But when it comes to investing in ourselves, oh, let me think about it. Oh, that's too much. Oh, let me see. Oh. There lies the problem. See, let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. We have to bring the content to our community our way, from our perspective as a black person in America. See, my message is the content is packaged so narrow. See, I'm not using homogenized terms. I'm using terms that's going to fit and talk to just a few of you all, but it's going to resonate so strong in your spirit that if you don't get in your own way, we're going to move forward together and we're going to connect. Because we can get a whole lot more done together, brothers and sisters. We got $1.3 trillion that goes through our hands. Look at that, say goes through our hands, that goes through our fingertips, that slips through, that we can't seem to hold on to. Why? Because our hands and fingers are spread out. I'm doing my thing, you doing your thing, homeboy doing it. You know, we're not coming together to make a fist so we can hold on to that 1.3 and tuck it in. And that's what allows empowerment. When you hold on to what comes in your hand and you tuck it in your community. Oh, I'm talking to somebody today. I'm talking to somebody today. See, this is not really about wholesale. It's not really about making money. This is about disruption. Let me help you out, brothers and sisters. Can I help you out? Can I help you out? Hopefully you got your pad and your pen, because I'm dropping nuggets. It's like gold dust. They say nuggets, but my stuff is dust. If you miss it, it'll blow right by you. But we have to do as other communities do. We got to peep game and bring it back and tell our community, hey, you know, you can open up an account at the credit union and you can deposit some money in it and then borrow that same amount of money, and that would serve as collateral, and that would help you build your credit back up. And the only thing you have to do is pay the interest of a few percentage, 1% every month. Some of you all know that. Some of you all work at credit unions, work at banks, and you know that. You got to tell it to our community. You got to let our community know. You got to let our community know these secrets that others know and taking advantage of while we stay in the dark. If, Mom, I got you. I said, if I know it, you should know it. If you know it, I should know it. That's what has to happen. That's what has to happen. This is live, brothers. So this is live. I'm not a guru. This ain't no polished studio. Somebody trying to hoodwink you and smooth talk you. This is for us. This is table talk. This is kitchen table. This is like the Rockefellers and the Kennedys. Sit down at the living room table with 2-3 generations around talking about economic empowerment. That's what time it is, brothers and sisters. That's what time. We're living right now, you and I, right now, currently living in a period of, they call it disruption. A period of disruption. What is used to be normal is normal no more. What used to be standard is standard no more. What we knew things were 5-10 years ago are gone. They've been eliminated. Uber, about to wipe out and eliminate the taxi cab company. Disruption. Amazon, putting Toys R Us out of business. Got them shutting down stores left and right. Sears shutting down stores left and right. Sam's shutting down stores left and right. Amazon bought Whole Foods so they can shut down all the other ones. That's where we're living in, a period of disruption. Airbnb, disrupting the hospitality industry, the hotel industry. That's what we're dealing with. And either we're going to become a part of it or we're going to become a victim of it. So we got to peep the game out, brothers and sisters. We got to help each other peep this game out. And I'm going to do the best I can. Because I'm held accountable for what I know. God has uniquely blessed me over the past 38 years. Uniquely blessed me. Not uniquely compared to black folks, uniquely, period. I've been a stockbroker. How many people become a stockbroker on Wall Street? Not for 1 year, not for 2 years, for 6 years for major Wall Street firms, managing hundreds of millions of dollars in my career. Who does that? And who does that in our black community? Less than 1% of stockbrokers when I was a stockbroker, and I'm imagining this should be the same now, less than 1% were black men. God has blessed me to be under the tutelage of the #1 income earner in the world of network marketing, Mr. Holton Buggs, several years ago when he was the #1 income earner in the world, making $1 million plus per month. Under his tutelage here in Houston, reach out and touch him. His right-hand man, Edwin Haynes. Go to Edwin Haynes' house, sit down with him and say, come on, Brother Daryl, let's do this. I've been blessed to have a mentor for over 28 years now. Gerald Smith of Smith, Graham and Company. See, I'm dropping names so you can go do your research. Gerald Smith has been on the Black Enterprise list of black-owned investment firms, #6 for the last 6-7 years. He might be higher than that. I don't know. Uniquely blessed. You've been uniquely blessed. So with unique blessings come unique responsibilities. See, some of y'all are feeling me, some of y'all are not. Just get to it, just get to it. See, you got to get it. That's the problem. We get money and we don't know what to do with it. So we get money, and the only thing we can do with it is what we've been doing with it up to this point, is spending it. A black dollar stays in our community 6 minutes, not 6 hours, not 6 days, not 6 weeks, not 6 months, 6 hours. You can't blame Pookie and Ray Ray and Kiki and Teardrop Tattoo and pants hanging down and smoking blunts. You can't blame that on them. All of us are to blame. All of us. So we don't know what to do. That's why my message is going to be totally different. I'm going to bring you the goods, but you had to put up with this first. You got to put up with this first, because this is what we need, not what we want. This is the commentary, the message that we need, and this is the kind of conversation we should have in private. These public trainings and presentations I'm doing only to get us on the private side. What you see happening was playing on the private side. See, this is what we have to understand. So we get these pieces. We got to change our paradigm thinking. We had to get out of the mindset of individualism, get out of the mindset of consumerism, and get in the mindset of economic empowerment for myself first, family second, community third. All right, let's go ahead and talk about these 5 parts to every wholesale house flip. Let me just say this for flipping. Flipping, brothers and sisters, is nothing new. It's just new to us. It's not nothing new. Once you understand something, then you'll start noticing all around you. Once your awareness goes up, you've heard the example over and over and again. You like a particular car, mine is a Range Rover. I raise my awareness, my conscious awareness up to Range Rovers. Now I see them all over the place. But I don't see all the other cars all over the place. I see the Range Rover. So that's how our mind works. That's how it works around economic empowerment. That's how it works around money. See, so as we understand concepts, and I'm going to teach you and share with you the broader understanding of a concept, so you can see that it's been around me all along, all the while. It's been here. I just haven't seen it. My awareness, my conscious awareness wasn't where to where I can see it. Flipping is nothing new. Flipping is not nothing new. People been flipping for a long time. Flipping is where you get something, quickly sell it at a higher price for a profit. Let me give you some examples. Have you heard of eBay? eBay is a flipping platform. How long has eBay been around? You get some stuff out your garage, you put it on eBay, you sell it quick, you flip it quick. Heard of Amazon? Put it on Amazon. Something you got, something you bought cheap, put it on Amazon. Craigslist, quick flip. Flipping means you sell something at a profit fast, for fast money. Fast money. So wholesaling, house flipping is a way for you to take something, flip it very quickly for cash. It's not a buy and hold strategy. It's a cash flow strategy. Robert Kiyosaki said, Arthur Rich Dad Poor Dad said, his rich dad says, the most beautiful word to an entrepreneur is cash flow. Cash flow. So flipping of any kind provides you with cash flow. You need cash flow to pay your bills. You need cash flow to buy food. You need cash flow to be able to buy gas for your car. You need cash flow. Cash flow. So flipping. Now, being that we're talking about houses and not maybe a pair of Nike shoes or something like that, the numbers are bigger. So now your payday on the flip with houses are bigger. Now, you see those shows. I see those shows. Flip Las Vegas, flip a desert, flip, a house on the beach, flip, 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 flip. That's a form of flipping. But that's high risk flipping. You have to find a house. You have to finance the house. You have to get contractors. You got to put on the market. You got to, hope you can sell it before, you start having to pay notes on it. So that's not where you want to start flipping. You want to start flipping at the wholesale level. I say that wholesaling is the kindergarten of real estate and investing. Everybody should start wholesaling. Start as a wholesaler to get your kindergarten fundamentals out of the way, to be proficient at that. See, we come in at the level that we see on TV because some of us don't know wholesaling exists. Well, I'm here. I'm going to help you understand that, because I'm going to beat it over your head. Because we got to see, let me just tell you something. Success is mathematics. You want to increase your chances of success, increase your probabilities of success. And how do you do that? You do that by minimizing your chances of losing. Now, how do you do that? You get the proper information. You understand it. You see where it fits in the bigger scheme of things, and you see what is your best entry point based on where you're from, where you're at, I should say, based on your resources that you have of time, money, and energy. That determines where you get in at. Wholesaling is the kindergarten of real estate investing. Everybody should start at the wholesale level, get good at that, then you get to the rehab and flip. Wholesaling, no job, no credit, no license, no repairs, no risk. And I'm going to teach you how to do it legally, morally, and ethically. You're not tricking anybody out of their properties. You're not hoodwinking them. You're not bamboozling them. So you have wholesaling, where you buy something substantially below market, and you sell it to an investor. I'm going to go into that a little bit more in a minute. So you put the concept and understanding of wholesaling with the concept and understanding of flipping, and that's what you get wholesale house flipping. Because you're wholesaling a house and you're flipping it. Wholesale house. See, you can wholesale anything. Everything in society has been wholesaled. This headset right here that I'm talking on, there was a middleman from the manufacturer, if it's in China, to the distributor, to the consumer, or to Best Buy, then the consumer. See, anybody in between manufacturing and the consumer, They're in the middle. They're the middleman. They're getting it at a less than retail price, so they can have some margin in it, so they can have some profit in it. It's just as a real estate wholesaler, we gonna get a lot of margin from where we buy it at and its value. All right. So let's get into the 5 parts. I got a lot of information here. I won't cover all that today because I want to make sure I leave time to explain to you this next step, to explain to you and give you an opportunity to invest in yourself, to prove to yourself, not anybody else, prove to yourself that you're serious, prove to yourself that you're sincere, and prove to yourself that you believe in yourself, to invest in yourself, time, money, and energy over and over and over again. If you're going to be a fool for somebody, first be a fool for yourself. Everybody want to be a fool for Boo and a fool for Bay. No. Be a fool for you first. Have somebody say, damn, Daryl, you investing in another program? Damn, how many programs you going to invest in? Be a fool for yourself. All right. So 5 parts to every wholesale house flip. Why should you wholesale? Why should you flip? Because flipping provides chunks of cash for you. Chunks of cash. Now, when you wholesale flip, the chunk of cash is less than if you rehab and flip like you see on TV, 20,000, 30,000, 40, 50, 60,000 on a rehab flip. Why? Because the risk is higher. You have a higher mathematical probability of losing. Why not get a whole lot of victory, small victory at the wholesale level, making 5, 7, 10,000 per wholesale flip with no risk, no job, no money, no credit, no repairs, no real estate license needed. I mean, you can mess up a whole bunch of time wholesaling when you don't have nothing at risk other than your time. You're gonna have to spend time anyway. So why not invest money in learning how to do something that has literally no risk? No risk. It only makes sense. Start there. Get your chunks. 5, 7, 5, 9, 5, 3, 2, 5. Get real good at that and do one every month. Let me ask you, what would an extra $5,000 per month extra outside your job do for you today? If you went out there, did a wholesale house flip and made $5 grand, what would that do for your household? How much would that change things? Well, times that by 12. What would that do for you? An extra 60,000. That's what you're going to learn here. So flip, give you chunks of cash. All right. We're not going to cover this today. We're going to cover that on another day. Why wholesaling? I kind of covered that very briefly in general terms, so you can understand the universal, the broad understanding of wholesaling. So wholesaling is everywhere. Your cell phone was wholesaled. I mean, your clothes were wholesale. There's nothing that wasn't wholesale in society. You're not buying the products that you're buying directly from the manufacturer. So that means there was a middleman and they wholesaled the product. That product was wholesale. So it's not strange. It's just strange to us. It's not new. It's just new to us. It's just new to us. But it's now for it not to be new anymore. It's now time for it to be normal. To be normal. Okay? So, wholesaling. How does it work there with no credit, no job, no license, no repairs? Let me explain to you very quick. And then we get into the 5 steps because I want to break those down because we're running out of time. The way that you can buy a house, you can wholesale a property with no money. Legally, ethically, and morally. Here you find a house. and it's in bad shape. So the worst condition that house in, or the degree of motivation that the seller's in, allows you to get the house substantially below. So just explain to you, because I don't want it to get too complicated. A lot of times we hear things for the first time and it's way out of our preview. Then we like, huh? Scooby, right? So you find a house, you secure it with the homeowner. This is the seller. This is you. So I find the house, I contact the wholesaler, I get in that in the steps, right? Seller says, okay, Daryl, I'll sell it to you. We sign a contract. Then I go find my investor. Okay? Find my investor and sell it to him as is, no repairs needed, as is, higher, $5,000 higher than what I'm paying the seller. So say I've given the seller $20,000. The investor says, okay, needs a lot of repairs, fix it up, it'll be worth more, got enough profit in it for me, I'll buy it from you for $25,000, Daryl. The difference between 20 and 25 is $5,000. Let me write that on the board. Right? So that's what you get. That is your fee. Fee. That's right. That's your fee. The difference of what you're buying from the seller at and the difference that you're selling it to the investor at. So the better job you can do on these two ends, the more money you can make. The lesser job, the less amount of money. Okay? No repairs. You're not fixing up. You're buying it as is from the seller. The investor is buying it as is from you. Now, here in the middle is the title company. Title company is where you want to do all your closings. So this contract A goes to the title company for $20,000. Contract B goes to the title company for $25,000. So the title company says, okay, we got two contracts here. Daryl is the buyer here, and he's the seller here. Got it? Told you have your pad and pen. So we close on this transaction first, meaning that I go to the title company, I meet the homeowner, the seller there, we sign the paperwork to buy it at $20,000. Then later on that same day, the investor comes to the title company, same title company. I now show up as the seller of this same house. We do the paperwork. The seller brings $25,000 to the title company, in title closing costs and all that stuff. But $25,000 to the title company says, okay, got a check for $25,000 on this B contract. And somebody owes this person $20,000. Daryl owes this person $20,000 on this A contract. So the title company says, okay, so what I'll do is I'll take that 20 of that 25, pass it through, and give it to the seller on Daryl's behalf as the buyer. And the difference of $5,000 goes to Daryl as a fee. Now, did you need credit? You didn't apply for a mortgage. Did you need a job to prove your income? Did you need check stubs? Did you need tax returns? Did you need to repair anything? Did you need a real estate license? No. What was the risk? The risk is only the $10 that I tell you in my program, my training program, the $10 that I tell you to give to the title company as earnest money for this contract. But the investor is going to give you an earnest money of anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 non-refundable when he turns in his contract to the title company. Meaning if he defaults, you keep the $2,000 to $3,000. Then you don't want the default. You want the 5 or the 7, whoever you can negotiate. No job, no credit. Only thing you invested was time, and there's not much time if you invest in the training, in the education. Now you equate $5,000 on one transaction per month part-time. What profession can make $5,000 in 1 month part-time? As Cat Williams say, go ahead, I'll wait. And then when you consider that you're not going to 4 years of college, when you consider that you're not spending thousands of dollars for a college education, see, we have to change. That's what I said. A paradigm shift has to change. If not, we just wasted our time. We're going to lose. The chips are stacked high against us. And with the wrong paradigm, it's just too many chips. We'll never overcome that many chips. It just won't happen, brothers and sisters. So I'm giving you the hack. I'm giving you the shortcut. I've been going to real estate seminars since 1980. You do the math. That's 38 years I've been going and still go. I got courses on top of courses on top of courses on top of books on top of books on top of books on top of training on top of training on top of training. Why wouldn't you pay less than 1% of what I've paid and then the time that I've invested to get my training, so you want to spend that time and energy and money and just get right to it? See, when it comes to finance, financial literacy, when it comes to economics, economic empowerment, when it comes to financial freedom, when it comes to wealth building, when it comes to getting rich, it got to make sense. And you've heard the saying, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But then we do stuff that don't make sense and wonder why we ain't got no dollars. It's not hard to understand once we start making that paradigm shift. Now we can make a contrast and comparison on the way we look at money, the way we look at consumerism, the way we look at things. And I'm here to help you out. And all I want you to do is invest in yourself and just tell me how successful you've been. All right. So in a nutshell, that's it. We'll go into more details. All right. Let's get in it. Write this down. These are the 5 parts to every wholesale house flip. Find the house. Find the owner. Contact the owner. Then we got to find the investor. And then you go to the title company and you get paid. Now, just like anything else, any other profession, any other trade, vocation, to the extent that you're good at these things individually and then good at these things collectively, will determine how successful you are. See, it's just mathematics, how successful you are. It's not hard. It's really simple. That's not any formulas or something you got to try to remember. It's not hard. It's simple, but it's not easy because we make it difficult. The person, you, our paradigm, our work habits, our faith, our belief, or lack thereof. Find a house. Find a house. Step number 1, find a house. You're looking for motivated sellers. There's many ways of finding a motivated seller. You find it, you back into it. You find a house, then the seller. Find a house, then the seller. Now, like I said, I've been buying courses and taking courses for years and years and years and years. And the gurus will show you 25 ways to find a motivated seller, 25 ways to find bargain deals. But with my background of sales training, going back since I graduated from college in 1990, what's that, 28 years now of professional sales training, and I'm still being trained professionally till this day by the best of the past and in the future. I know through my professional sales training, not hustling, training. Hustling and training ain't the same thing. Gift the gab and being a professional speaker ain't the same thing. It's not the same thing, brothers and sisters. Don't get it twisted. It's not the same thing. All right. So They give you all these ways, but I learned as a sales professional that a confused mind never buys, or a confused mind never decides. So why give you 25 ways and you can't decide on which one that you're going to commit to long enough to make it work? So what happens, you'll try this way for a little while. If it don't work according to your understanding, which is based on what? If it doesn't work fast enough, then you move to another one, a different approach, marketing approach. That doesn't work because based on your understanding of what you should expect based on no facts at all, based on you just wanted to hurry up and work. So you don't do that too long. Then you flip to something else and eventually say, man, that don't work. And I tried this way and I tried that way and I tried door hangers, I tried bandit sign, I tried direct mail, I tried this and I tried that. That don't. But man, don't waste your money going. They just trying to sell you a real estate course. You don't need that. Just go to YouTube. What electrician or a person who say, you know what, I want to be a professional electrician and have an electrician business and be very successful as an electrician? What person who wants that will go to YouTube and say, I learned everything I know off YouTube? But that's what you're trying to do with real estate. I'm going to make a lot of money in real estate. I'm going to go to YouTube and go around and learn all I can from all these different folks that are teaching wholesaling. And just because you don't want to spend a couple of $100s to get what you need compressed all in one spot, but you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars going to one compressed area called college or vocational school, don't make sense. So it ain't going to make dollars for you. It got to make sense, brothers and sisters. So I teach you one way, the most profitable way that I've found over the last, 18 years. I've done them all. But I give you the one way that's most profitable. You eliminate the competition. You put bandit signs, these signs on the side of the road. I was out earlier today and they had two signs on the side of the road, one in front of each other. And I thought it was, I looked at it, I said, maybe it's the same number. They're two different investors. So one put his sign in front of the other person's sign so you can't see the number from the second sign. You want to do that? Then the city come pick them up so you don't know how long it's going to last out there on the street. And then it's against the law. So you'll have some slick city persons that work for the city neighborhood division call you up, have you thinking they want to sell you a house just so you can meet them and they can give you a citation to report to court for a fine. Can you make money? Yes. Yes, you can make money. There's a million ways to make money in America. You need to stick to one. You need to find one and stick to it long enough to make your million. But we don't do that because we're too busy chasing the shiny object syndrome. All right. So I teach you the one way. What is that one way, Daryl? I can tell you. I live in a universe of abundance. There's more than enough in this universe for what I want. What I want, no matter how big it is just about this big in the big scheme of the universe. So the one way that I teach you in my course that I'm going to tell you about here shortly is driving for dollars. Driving through targeted areas of your city that are more likely to have the type of houses we're looking for. So you just can't just drive anywhere. You got to know where to drive, where not to drive, what to look for, what not to look for, what to stay away from. See, why are you going to waste your time on YouTube trying to piece this thing together? This thing, if you had to watch 5, 6, 7, 8 different YouTube just to learn how to make spaghetti. But that's what you're trying to do in real estate investing. Don't do that, brother. See, you're wasting your time. The most valuable thing that God has given us is called life, L-I-F-E, equals T-I-M-E. When time is over, life is over. Life starts when time starts. So we're going to hold on to our dollars and just waste our time, and we wonder why. Things aren't where they should be and why they're so hard. So find the house, drive through the neighborhood, write down the address, go to your county's appraiser website for the county. The county is going to say, okay, that house is worth such and such. You take that address. I'm telling you what to do. This ain't all of it, but I'm telling you what to do. You take that address. You go to the county website. It says real property. You hit address search and you put that address in there. If you wrote down the address right, it's going to pop up and it's going to give you all information that they have on that property, including whose name is on record as far as the appraisal district is concerned, their name and their address. So you went from finding the house, right, to identifying it. Now we need to find the owner. Now we need to find out. We got the house. Okay, it's in bad shape. Oh man, they should want to sell it. It's boarded up. Oh, they should want to sell it. The roof caved in. Oh, they should want to sell it. Grass is high. They should want to sell it. It's trashed out. They should want to sell it. The mailbox is full of mail. They should want to sell it. They got their Christmas tree up and it's June. I tell you what to look for. So when you driving through the neighborhood, oop, there's one. Oops, there's one. Oops, there's one. Oops, there's one. You going to the grocery store. Oops, there's one. You going to work. Oops, there's one. Remember your conscious awareness. Once you drive through neighborhoods enough, slowly and identifying the ones that are obvious, and then you learn to identify the ones that aren't so obvious. See, then your conscious awareness is raised. Now you'll be driving, just dropping your child off to the ballet recital, and they'll be like, man, there go one. I did that the other day, driving through my neighborhood. I went a different route. I said, oh man. I mean, just like, oh, I said, I got to come back and write that down. But you want to stop and write it down, because what happens? You don't come back. All right, so you got their name, the owner, the person on the appraisal district's name, and their address, because that's who they're going to mail information to. So both parties should want that information to be accurate. Okay, now how do you find the owner? Here's what you do. Write this down. Go to truepeoplesearch.com. Truepeoplesearch.com. You're going to do two things. You're going to take that name that's on the appraisal district, first and last name. You're going to put it in the search box on truepeoplesearch.com, their name in the city and state. Hit enter and see what comes up. Nothing comes up, then you go back to the home page of truepeoplesearch.com and you hit reverse. That's a reverse lookup. Now you put the address of where that person on record lives, because what happens is sometimes there's a telephone number for that household, but it's just not in that person's name. We're looking for their telephone number. We already got their address. We're looking for their telephone number. Okay? Looking for their telephone number. Now you got their telephone number. Let me just share this with you. I got a formula. I don't have it written down here. Let me just put it on this page. I have a formula that I came out with, not just out the blue, but through my years of doing this. It's the 100, 30, 10, 1 formula. That's 1%. You find and identify 30 houses driving through the neighborhood that's vacant, preferably, that's in bad shape. Out of those 30, you should find telephone. This is conservative. You should find telephone numbers for 30 of them. Match telephone numbers. You haven't called them yet. You should find 30. That's conservative. Trust me. Out of those 30, you should find 10 people that you actually contact and say, yeah, you know what? I do want to sell it. It's boarded up. I owe back taxes. I do want to sell it. Out of those 10, just think out of 10 people that says, yes, I'm interested, not interested in selling it. They just said yes. Out of that, you get one deal. That's a 1%. So the question is, how fast can you go through the formula? The question is, how fast can you go through all those steps that's required to go from here, drive by, to here, closing a deal? See, only you can determine how long does it take. It depends on you. How good of a student you are. How good are you to following instructions? Right? So step number 2, that's how you find the owner, brothers and sisters. That's how you find. See, in my course, I give you scripts, right? I role play. I give you the psychology of the contact with the owner. I mean, I've been trained professionally since 1990. Still being trained. Still fine tuning, sharpening my craft. Just like an athlete stays in shape. I mean, how can we make the kind of money you want to make, I want to make, we want to make, and we don't have the same traits as an athlete who stays in shape? They don't get fat off season and say, well, I'll get back in shape. No, they stay in shape. They may not grind and go to the gym as often as they did, preseason and getting ready for the season, but they're not around there drinking beer and getting fat. They still have a regimen to maintain. They still work on their craft, no matter if they've been in the league 1 year or 25 years. They still working their craft, working it. All right. So you get all that in the course, but see, you need the shortcut. The shortcut. Here, let me drop this on you because we run out of time. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I want to get you where you need to be. Confused mind does not buy, does not decide. So I don't want to say too much and you get confused because I can't give it to you all at this time anyway. Okay, some of you all are just right there. Some of you all just needed to hear it the way that I'm giving it to you. Some of y'all just needed to hear it from somebody that's authentic, that ain't afraid to tell it like it is, that's going to keep it 100, that's talking to me because is that specific. You talking to you in the deepest pit of your soul. All right, so contact the owner. I cover all that. You want to contact them, you want to get them on the phone. I role play. I give you the questionnaire, the questions I should say on the questionnaire to ask questions. Get them on the phone. Get them on the phone. Talk to them. I got forms and contracts and flyers and I got everything in there. I mean, you don't need nothing else as far as training is concerned. All right. So you contact them. You get to that 1%, that person say, yes, I'll sell it. And yes, it's at a price substantially below market because it's in bad shape. They just want to get rid of it. They just want to get rid of the property. It's a eyesore. It's a pain in the butt. It's costing them. If they want to get rid of it. And because you can see past the ugly, like an old, car, an old classic that is in a junk pile somewhere. But a person that restores old classics can see, man, see past the rust, see past the missing window, see past the missing mirrors on the side. So they say, I'll sell it. I'm tired of it. Been paying taxes on it vacant for the last 5 years. I'll sell it. Oh, I haven't been paying taxes on it and got back taxes on it. Let me get rid of this thing. And they say, yes, the numbers work good. Now, step number 4. Step number 4 is find the investor. Step number 4, find the investor. The number one place to find serious professional investors is at your local real estate investment association, REIA, REIA. Look it up, Google it, find the one in your city, go. That's where you're going to find the movers and the shakers that you will sell these houses to that are going to fix and flip, but not just you, not right now. I go into my training program. When do I stop wholesaling and start flipping and start making the $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 chunks? Crawl before you walk. Kindergarten first. Everybody start. I don't care if you got a degree in neuroscience. I don't care how smart you are. You smart at what you have been trained to be smart in. You're not smart at that level here. Brother says, did you know Einstein, the genius Einstein, went to kindergarten? Think about that. No, he didn't. He's a genius. So when did he learn his colors? When did he learn his numbers? When did he learn his alphabets? When did he learn these things that you learn at the kindergarten level? He had to learn them. Einstein count to 10. He had to learn them. Blue, green, yellow, red, white, black. He had to learn them. Might not have been in kindergarten, but he learned what he had to learn at the kindergarten level. Wholesaling is the kindergarten to real estate investing. It only makes sense. So you chasing dollar and you're getting hoodwinked. You're chasing shiny object syndromes. Today is cryptocurrency. Yesterday was foreign exchange. The day before that, come on. You ain't going to make it like that. At most, you just get you a little bit of something. But you never get what the promise is that is offered to you. Find investors. Go to your real estate investment association. Become a member. Invest $200, $300, $400 per year. Become a member. That's where you're going to find your people that are going to pay you cash. They're not going to get a mortgage. They got cash money from IRAs. They got cash money from other flip deals they've done that's sitting in the bank. They're looking to put that money to work for them because they don't want to get 1/4 of 1% in a bank. They mad getting 1/4 of 1%, 1/4 of 1%. Go look it up. 1/4 of 1% in a checking or savings account in the bank. Man, they trying to find a house to buy, fix up, and make them $25,000, $30,000. That's where you go to find your investor. Got it? Taking good notes? All right, we're almost done. Now, the title company. Here's what I teach my students. This is what I do. I only teach what I do. Use a nationwide title company. The one I use is Stewart. Have been using them since day one. You got American Title and some others that are nationwide. Why? Because the way I teach you how to find highly motivated owners that where you can buy the property at a price that's necessary to make the numbers work for you to get your 5,000 or more. You're looking for out-of-state owners that don't live in the city, preferably don't live in the state. So if you use a title company that's nationwide, there's not even a remote possibility that they would have to fly into the city to close at the title company. They can do it in their city because this nationwide title company has an office in their city or a sister office in their city. If it makes sense, it makes dollars. So you're not inconveniencing the seller. Because if they don't know any better and you don't know any better, you'll have them flying to Houston, spending hotel and airfare. Come on. Well, I figure it out and I can just tell you how to do it. Then you have to make sure that the title company is investor friendly. You know, a lot of title companies are very conservative. They just want to stick with traditional homeowner transaction. Somebody is buying a house to live in. They don't want to deal with no investors. They don't want to deal with this old contract A, B kind of stuff. See, that scares them. Because they know that I'm not coming up with any money. But I'm going to take ownership of it with no money. And then this guy over here, this investor, got to come with their money to close so the seller can get their money. They don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with that. They're too conservative. So you got to find an investor-friendly title company. I cover in the course in detail. When you call a title company, here's what you say to the receptionist. When they transfer you to escrow agent, this is what you say to the escrow agent to qualify them. Qualify them. All you got to do, if you can follow instructions, if you made seeds in school and you are a good copier, you copied homework and you know what I'm saying, in lab, you kind of copy what they were doing and saw what they were doing, and that's how you did it. See, copiers, people who copy in school are more successful than entrepreneurs if they copy the right cat. As Holt and Buck say, be a copycat. Just copy the right cat. But those of us who are smart, and I'm going to figure it out because I got this brain power that's working. I don't need no help. I don't want nobody to teach me. I'm not going to spend no money on no course. I'm smart. I can figure it out. Well, you figure it out. I'm smart enough to know that I don't know. And I'm smart enough to know that I'd rather give you this money that's losing value every second of the day. It's a devaluating asset. It's losing value every second of the day. And you holding on to it, you better try to hurry and swap that with something that's more valuable than that declining dollar you got. Paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. That's what I look, man. I got this, like I say, burning a hole in your pocket, not as a consumer. Burning a hole in my pocket so I can invest in information that'll save me some time, give me a piece of the puzzle that I need in order to be financially successful, to be financially free. I'm quick to give some money up for a book or training. I'm quick because it's losing value. What I'm holding on to it for is losing value. Damon John came out with a book called what? Broke. That's the whole concept. See, it's not new. It's just new to you. It's not new. It's just new to us. Damon Dash says the same thing. Stay broke. Keep the money in the street. As soon as I get it, I put it back out in product in the street. That's flipping. That's flipping, brothers and sisters. So find you a title company. You can find those at the Real Estate Investment Club. If not, I tell you how to just get on the phone. Google Nationwide Title Company. You find the one in your city, get on the phone. And I tell you how to talk to a receptionist and how to talk to the escrow agent. 5 simple steps. Hopefully I broke it down to where it's easy to comprehend and understand. So now your thinking should be, I just need the recipe now. You broke down and explained to me how to make the spaghetti, but how many ounces of this? How many pounds of that? How many teaspoons of this? How many tablespoons of that? That should be your next question. And if that's your next question, then I got your answer for you. Successful people, financially successful people, do not ask how much something costs. They ask, how much can I make? Successful people never ask, how much does that cost? When they're talking about investing in training, investing in an investment. They don't ask how much it costs. Man, how much it cost you? How much it cost, Daryl? $500 for your course? Woo! That's too much, man. I'm going to go to YouTube. That's free. I saw an ebook for free. If you think a pamphlet, white papers, you think a pamphlet is equal to a textbook, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right? They don't ask how much it costs. They ask, how much can it make me? That's the difference. Paradigm shift. I'm going to help you. See, I know. See, we got a whole lot of information, brothers and sisters. We're the most educated black people on the planet per capita of black people. Nowhere on the planet can you find so many black people with degrees and intelligence. But we can't hold a 1.3 trillion in our communities for more than 6 minutes. Something's missing in our thinking. Something's missing in our paradigm. Something's missing in our understanding of the power of money. And I know that I've been blessed to creep up on it. And I want to share it with you. And you go test it and see if it's true. I've tested and it's been proven. All right. Some people make excuses. Successful people don't make excuses. They make up reasons why they should do something. Unsuccessful people make up excuses why they shouldn't. Well, yeah, all that makes sense, Daryl. But. Make up excuses why they should not. Successful people take those same things, my children, and they make that the reason. My job, I work a whole lot of hours. I won't have time to do wholesaling. I won't have time. They use it as the reason why they should. That's the reason why I should. Because I'm sick and tired of me missing weekends with my children and holidays. All right, so here's what we need to do next for those that say, okay, I want to know where the rest of what's the recipe, Daryl. I need to know what's the next step to take. All right. Here it is. I've put together, brothers and sisters, a training program entitled The Secrets to Wholesaling Real Estate Volume 1 and 2. And this is just a display. All right. I'm not going to mail anything to you because that's old school, that's antiquated, that's outdated, that's been disrupted. When you enroll in this training program, it's a training program. You're going to enroll like in school. When you enroll in my training program, you're going to get an email instantly with instructions on how to learn my material, because there's a science to learning. We have not been taught as Black people the science of learning. So I learned it. So I'm going to bring it back to my community and share it with you. That's what other folks do. I'm not going to be part of the problem. I'm going to be part of the solution on a high level, on a high purposeful, high intent level, highly structured, organized, purposeful level. 13 hours of audio. The good, the bad, and the ugly. No holds barred, boot camp style. Teaching you how to do it legally, ethically, morally. How to put $5,000 in your pocket in 30 days. Everything is here in these 2 volumes, 13 hours, downloadable. It's downloadable. I'm not mailing you anything in the mail. That's old school. We don't do that no more. You get a link to download the audio, the forms, the contracts, the flyers. I even give you forms that I created for you to put inside of your activity binder. I teach you how to organize your business. Why? Because I had to organize it. Why? Because I would miss opportunity. I'll lose money because I have a lead, but not organized. So when I ran across it in my notes again, it was sold already. So I said, I need a form for that. I need to organize that. That can't happen again. So what I did was, over the years and all the different courses that I've bought, I've taken the best of that, put it in this course. All of my professional sales training, I took the best of that, put it in this course. All my years of personal development, right? The law of attraction and all that good stuff, I put that in here. Faith, my spiritual faith, I put that in here. Oh, see, gurus can't, they don't put that in here. They just want to how to make money, See, I know we as Black people, we need more than just that. That's why we're not holding on to our 1.3 trillion. Something's missing in our education. Something's missing in our understanding, and it comes from our experience as slaves. Things have to be broken down a certain way. Stuff have to be added to it to make it more stickable, right? To make it more, retainable, make so we can understand it. The reason why people don't get into real estate, I believe, from my experience and teaching and training folks, and don't stay in it when it ain't popular no more, when it ain't on TV no more, they don't stay because they don't understand the power of real estate investing. Real estate investing is the poor man's way to wealth, the poor man's way. That means the average person can become wealthy through real estate. Other things, you can't be poor. You got to have something else. So, brothers and sisters, everything you need is right here. And I'm just looking for a few, because it's always just a few. See, it's 100 houses to get one deal. So I got to talk to hundreds of people just to get a few students that's going to take it and do something with it, not buy it. Buy it is only your admission in. When you buy a ticket to the movie, that's just your admission in. You still got to buy the popcorn and the soda and the bonbons. You still got to buy that stuff. That makes sense, doesn't it? When you buy you pay for your tuition at school, you still got to buy the books. Still got to pay for the lab. Why is this any different? Why is this any different? The enrollment is just for the material. You still got to bring something else to the table. I'm here to help. So I'm just looking for a few that would take this, become successful. Why? Because I got a long-term vision. Why? Because I'm planning to build multi-generational wealth. So if that's your agenda, if that's what you want to do, then let's connect. So I'm looking for students that's going to take this and have faith in me and what I've done until you can have faith in yourself and go out there and become successful with this program so you can have chunks of cash. So when I find apartment deals, hint, 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 when I find apartment deals, who better to break bread with? That's what they do. When they got a deal and it's going to make a whole lot of money, they go among their friends that they already like. Say, you want to get in on it? Got a good investment. You want to get in on it? And they keep it within that circle. When we going to do that? Here's the opportunity. So what better than to find a student or have a student that's successful that we can partner and buy apartment complexes with? All right. So here's where you go. thesecretstowholesaling.com. You see it up there. thesecretstowholesaling.com. You go there and enroll. You're going to get an email with the link and instructions on how to study it. You get it. You start tonight. You start tonight. When do you start? You start tonight if you're serious. See, serious people take action now. Not serious people take action later, if at all. So go ahead and get it, brothers and sisters. Invest in yourself. Believe in yourself enough to invest in yourself over and over and over and over and over and over. There is no better investment than to invest in yourself. See, it shows a level of self-respect. It shows a level of self-confidence. It shows a level of self-love for you to invest good things in yourself. It's like eating vegetables. How long are you going to eat vegetables? For the rest of your life. Why? Because they're good for you. They're good for your body. It shows a sign of self-respect, self-love, self-awareness, self. Person that eat junk food all the time, person that eat good food. Person that eat good food understands. They love themselves. They respect themselves. They believe in themselves. They want to do what's in their best interest. The other person eating junk food, they're trying to fill their belly. All right? So here it is, brothers and sisters. It'll go into full detail. I break this thing down so smooth, you'll be able to spread it on your toast. Because I know who I'm talking to. And it's specially designed for us. That's why I include stuff in here that's not in the guru courses. Audio number 1 is success as a mindset. That paradigm shift, I talk about that. Audio number 1. We don't get into money, making money. And, oh, man, you're going to be so rich if you follow my program. I'm not selling you no hype. See, black people need the truth, the unadulterated truth, and they can either like it or not. They can either take it or let it alone. So that's what my course do. I give you the good, the bad, and ugly. I tell you what wholesale ain't. I tell you what wholesale not going to do. Who does that? Gurus don't tell you that. They want you to think this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It is, if you but understood. So I cover that. Audio number 1, success is a mindset. And I tell you, if you don't have the right mindset, this course is not going to help you. What guru says that? You say that on the first thing, Daryl? That's dumb. No, I got to tell you the truth, brothers and sisters. See, people tell you, if you get this course, that'll work. If you get this program, you'll be successful. If you do this, but if your mind ain't right, none of them gonna work. Religion don't work if your mind not right. Faith in God don't work if your mind not right. So that's audio number 1. Then I go into other things. I give you book recommendations to get your mind right. I just don't tell you got to have you need a screwdriver, but I don't tell you where to get a screwdriver from. Better yet, I don't even offer you a screwdriver. Here you go. I knew he was gonna need it, so here you go. It covers everything from A to Z, but so after this, you won't need nothing else. All right. thesecretstowholesaling.com. Get it now. Go there right now. I'll give you permission to leave class early. and go down the hall and stand in the registrar's office and enroll right here. The secrets to wholesaling.com. Brothers and sisters, I'm going to have these on a regular basis, 2 to 3 times a month, because I got to get it out here. I got to give it to you. You got to get it. And it's going to get in the right hands. It's going to change some lives. Because if not, I wouldn't do it. I do this like everybody else. I'll just build up for me. I'll just get wealthy and wealthy and wealthier, and I'll come on social media showing you the house that I'm bought and that I'm rehabbing, and show you that how successful I am. I was taught that you want for your brother what you want for yourself. So you share that. Remember, that's what other nationalities do that we don't do enough of. We want you to see how successful I am. But how many of us are putting it in your face? Boom, this is how you do it. Boom, here's what you need. Boom, here's what it's going to take. We need more of those. And I'm raising my hand. I'm going to be another one, as DJ Khaled say. Another one. All right, so look forward for that, brothers and sisters. Happy that you've been here with us. And I'll see you next time. All right. Had to put a little pause on there for the audio recording because I'm going to edit that. But brothers and sisters, you see what this says? The secrets to wholesale bonuses. I got some bonuses for you. Because see, some of us just need a little extra. Some of us are extra. Right? So here's what we got. Here's some bonuses. For everybody that enrolls in my program in the next 20, well, now let's do this. 48 hours. So that's 24 would be what? Monday evening this time. Monday evening this time. Right? If you enroll, these are the free bonuses you'll get. $2,600 worth of bonuses. And I don't do this. This is not part of the course. This is bonuses. All right? This is for those that's kind of just need a little push on the other side. All right? Bonus number one. Bonus number one. We're going to have 4 1-hour group coaching call. 4 1-hour group coaching call with me. Not my team. I'm not at that level yet. I don't know if I ever get to that level. That might not be required. 4 1-hour group. That means everybody that enrolls in the course for the next 48 hours, we're going to be one group. We're going to have 4 1-hour group coaching calls. Coaching. What do I do? Like a football coach, like a basketball coach, like a gymnastic coach. Right? Coach, what do I do? Coach, what's the problem? Why is it not working for me? All right. So that's a $500 value. Write this down, $500. Bonus number 2. Now check this out. It just gets gooder and gooder. as Edwin Haynes says, one of my mentors. It gets gooder and gooder. Bonus number 2 is one-on-one coaching. Not group. One-on-one coaching with me. That's a $750 value. One-on-one coaching. You don't get that with other gurus. You don't get that with the gurus. The gurus would charge you anything outside of just their training. They starting at $5,000. Dan Merrill starting at 5, then going up from there. See, what they offer you in training, the 3-day weekend. I'm not beating them. Now, wait a minute. Now that's how I got started. Ain't nobody hating. I'm just helping you to understand the value of what I'm giving you. The 3-day training, go to them. I went to them. That's how I learned. The 3-day training, that's really for those, the DIY, do-it-yourself people. But most people ain't do-it-themselves people. Because if that's the case, you already be doing something yourself at home, already making some sideline money outside your job. You'll be an insurance agent or something. All right. So bonus number 3. Bonus number 3. Ready? Bonus number 3 is unlimited deal mentorship. Quote, deal mentorship. When you get a fish on the hook, when you get these people that say yes, the 10 people that say yes, I'm interested in selling, boom. That's when bonus number 3 kicks in. Unlimited deal mentorship with me. And that's 6 months email membership. 6 months. You email me. All right. They said yes. This is what, you know, the profile of the property is, their motivation, blah, 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 boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. Email it to me. Why email? I want to get you on the phone. Why email? Because then you can have records. It can serve as notes. So you can review it. You can go back and say, okay, all right, this is what I need to do. Got it. It's like taking notes in school, right? It's like taking notes in school. All right, so that's bonus number 3, unlimited deal mentorship. Bonus number 4 is you'll get an audio copy of the coaching call. That one-on-one coaching call, you'll get, oh, let me go back. The unlimited deal mentorship is worth $1,250. Unlimited 6 months, that's $200 a month. All right. Now, bonus number 4 is audio copy of the coaching call, the one-on-one coaching call. I'm going to give you an audio copy of that. That's worth $100, right? So once again, you can use it as reference. You can use it as training. You can use it as education. You can use it to go back and review it over and over and over and over again. So bonus number 4 is the audio copy of the coaching call. So when you add all this together, you get bonus number 1 for 1 hour group coaching call, $500. For 1 hour group coaching call, $500. Bonus number 2 is one-on-one coaching with me. One-on-one, $750 value. Bonus number 3, unlimited deal membership. Deal membership, that's those 10. Right here. Yes, I want to sell. Now they're in the deal pool. All right, now that's in your deal pool, right? So now you can email me, right? Unlimited deal mentorship, $1,250. And then bonus number 4 is recorded copy of the coaching call, the one-on-one coaching call, brothers and sisters. That's total of $2,600 worth of value. That's 10 times. I'm giving you 10 times more in bonuses. So the secrets of wholesaling real estate training system volume 1 and 2. 13 hours boot camp style, no holds barred, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I give you what you need, you know, knowing what you need. I don't leave anything uncovered. You have everything you need. There is no other wholesale course from me. This is what you need. The forms, the contracts, the flyers, roll call, the questionnaire, everything you need, brothers and sisters, is in my program. It's a one-stop shop as far as wholesaling. I don't have time to play games. I'm not trying to make $1 million off a course. I'm trying to make $1 million a year income minimum off of real estate investing. But I know it takes a collective effort, and who better to reward than my successful students? You want to be next? Go to the secrets. Where we at? Put it back up there for one more time. One more again, and we out of here. Man, all these notes. We're going to cover all these notes. The secrets, with an S, to wholesaling.com. Who wants to be next? Go there right now. Enroll. You got until Monday evening this time, and that's going to cut off the bonuses. All right? Cut off the bonuses. All right, brothers and sisters. So stay tuned. Stay plugged in. I'm going to come back with another free live webinar training in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm going to give you all I got because we need it. Now is the time. While everybody distracted with Donald Trump, now is the time for us to, why they ain't looking, and go ahead and do what we need to do. Until next time, brothers and sisters, I'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves the very best. All right? See you next time. Take care.